you. So first up we've got Jason and Happy. So how many dogs have you got in your pack?
So we've got 5 dogs. So Happy, who is 10 years old.
10?
He's a Scandinavian hound. I can run him up to a distance of, last weekend, 12 miles.
Right.
And he's a pulling dog for literally the whole 12 miles. Incredible dog. I have Pepper, who is 7 years old.
What
He's
kind of dog is Pepper?
sorry?
What kind of dog is Pepper?
Pepper, he's a European sled dog. So European sled dog is a very small amount of grey stir. He's mainly forced a Norwegian pointer.
Right.
Yeah, he's the guy I use on all my kind of 5k races. I ski jump with him, but yeah, I mean, yeah, Pepper's I suppose my big competition dog. Mm-hmm. Then I have the new puppy, should I say? Norwegian pointer. I have a 11-year-old German pointer, pure pointer, working pointer, and we call her the pet dog, but we have Treacle, who's a 2-year-old Rhodesian Ridgeback, who absolutely loves Canicross as well. So she's had a...
You've got quite a selection to choose from.
Yeah, yeah.
Next up we have Georgie and Bee. Could you tell us a little bit about Bee, your dog?
Queen Bee.
Queen Bee, yeah.
She is, what her name says, is the most amazing dog ever. She is 6 years old, a Scandinavian hound, and I got her from Belgium.
Belgium, right.
Yeah.
And you've also got
Hiya.
Hi, Benson, of course.
Obviously,
Your baby.
yeah. Yeah, he's the best. Benson's the original. He's now nearly 12 in May. He obviously
He
taught.
still looks like a baby though.
I know, I love it. When I get him clipped, he comes back looking like a complete puppy.
So what kind of, what kind of dog's Benson? I don't want to offend him, but is he a mix?
Yeah, so I don't really know. So we rehomed Benson at 3.5 years old.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and he's what got me into Canicross because his recall was shit. And, but I was always a runner, and I literally ran him on a collar and lead because he came to us overweight.
Right. Okay.
I love his story. I think it's amazing, and a proper good story.
I love how much you love your dogs as well.
Yeah.
I love seeing his little.
Hiya.
Thank you.
Good girl.
Seeing his little birthday parties and stuff.
Oh, I love doing it. I've actually just had to think about the themes that I'm going to do this year, and it's a toss-up between two, and it's such a drama.
And then you've just got Busy as well, haven't you?
Yeah, so our new baby, I just gave birth again to another daughter. And
You've recovered fast.
Pardon?
You've recovered fast.
Yeah, thank you. Good practice. So Busy is our youngest, and she's 6 months old now, and just actually enjoying life. You met her a minute ago, and she's just like a bundle of fun.
She's lovely.
And she's amazing, and she's fitting in really well, and my guys are really good with her. And
she is a Eurohound, is she?
Yes, yeah. European sled, Eurohound.
She's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. She's got a lot of makeup of a pointer in her, so more so than Bee.
Than Bee is,
That's
yeah.
it. Good girl. Yeah.
So you've worked it non-stop for a number of years.
Yeah,
How many years have you worked there now?
12 years.
And what's your role? Has that changed or?
I've always looked after the sales in non-stop. But we've had a kind of change now where I work directly for Norway,
Okay.
as do all other countries now. We used to have importers, but now it's all kind of working out of Norway. So I just basically look after the UK. And my role is to look after all the shops.
Okay. And could you, obviously, you said that you've worked there for 12 years. You obviously, you'll have a very broad knowledge of Non-Stop, and their background, the history, how they started. Could you give us a little kind of roundup of that?
Yeah, so Frederick, Tonya, Sebastian and Christopher are the founders of Non-Stop. They competed themselves. They wanted a harness that they felt worked better for their dogs.
Yes, yeah.
So they came up with the free motion,
Which is like what you see on most dogs now.
Yep, which is well, what you can see now on the dogs. You know, many years later, so 13, 14 years later, the free motion's not really changed.
No.
Because it works.
So they still in the business?
Yep.
Still within?
Yep, they still work closely with all of us. You know, Frederick as a founder still comes to visit shops with me in the UK, so they
nice.
Still want to be heavily part of it. You know, when they made the free motion initially, they got in a camper van and they drove from one end of Norway to the other trying to sell it into shops. There's some crazy stories, some fun they had along the way, but you know, it's yeah, I mean that's kind of how it started. And then Sebastian, very good at development, design, and he's still at the forefront of that. Obviously now with another, with a team.
Right. Yeah.
And they're always looking forward to design and make the next, the next piece of equipment.
Yeah. There seems to be new items coming out all the time at the moment.
Yeah, because they're always looking to improve on, not only the sporting dog, but the pet dog. The whole idea is to get people out walking, running, hiking with their dogs.
Yeah.
And they want to make the best possible products they can to make that a more comfortable, a more comfortable lifestyle for them and the dog, really. Yeah. It's a great attitude to have, and they really are, much at the forefront of it. They're not just sitting behind a desk, they're out there doing it.
Yeah.
And that's great.
Sounds like a really good company to work for.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big family. I mean, we all know each other and all have known each other, and whenever someone new comes in, we all meet up and we want to all be part of that one team, which is why it works so well.
Cool. You've recently started a job with Non-Stop?
Yes.
How long ago did you start that?
So New Year really I started, just before. It's been a long time thing coming.
Right.
It's been on the cards for quite a while, so about a year. The conversations have been happening.
Honestly.
Yeah, so it's been a long time coming for me.
So what's your role then? What's your job description?
Yeah, I think it's so UK sales representative, alongside Jason.
So a team of two in the UK?
Yeah, just the
Which
two
is
of
crazy.
us. Yeah, yeah, just the two. I can't believe Jason used to do it on his own. I used to have conversations with Jason leading up to me coming on board about all the super exciting things that we could be doing or getting involved with.
Yeah, but
And
it's just too much for one
Yeah,
person.
yeah, it's just impossible, isn't it? But now there's 2, it's lovely. Hopefully I can make an impact and help. Yeah.
You already have for TRAILDOG.
Yeah! Yeah, straight away I was like, boom!
And so recently you went to Norway
Yeah,
to go to HQ.
yeah.
What was that like? I imagine it's like a ski chalet.
Yeah!
Don't spoil the dream.
Yeah, no it is. It's like chocolate box, it's perfect. It was amazing, we went over there and it was like loads of snow, so it was like perfect Norway, how you would expect it. I'd never been to Norway before. It was literally like 48 hours we were there for.
Some
And
stuff to it.
yeah, definitely. But yeah, beautiful, it's really cool. The offices are like, so they started small and they just basically kept building on the same building.
Ah, so
But
they're in the
it's-
same place.
Yeah! Higher. But it's still a house. So it
Oh.
still feels like a house and it looks like a house, and it's got like a communal kitchen and it's proper swanky. How you'd expect it to be.
Are there any office dogs?
Yeah, there was a few in there. Everyone definitely had dog beds underneath each desk. Yeah, it's amazing, and the whole team is so super cool. Like yeah, super lovely team. Everyone working for like that one goal, and everyone's super enthusiastic.
That's exactly what Jason said.
Oh, it's so
Got
much fun.
brainwashed.
Yeah, we got told to say that.
If you ever do an interview whilst running, this is what you need to say. So obviously we spoke about your own dogs and a bit about what you've done with them. I mean, you've competed lots and lots with your dogs in various different categories. Like, what can you tell us a little bit about your own achievements and what you do in like canicross with the dogs?
Yeah, so I've competed for 12 plus years, maybe more. It could even be up to 14 years. To be honest, it's gone so fast. I can't really remember. But yeah, I've just recently won the World Championships
Well done.
at long
Right.
last. I have won it once before, but I had it taken away from me.
Sounds like a story.
Yeah, but I won it. You know, at the end of the day, I did win the World Championships.
Oh, sorry.
Also won a silver at the European Championships, a silver at the World Championships. I honestly, I don't know the number, but I've won the national championships sometimes. Yeah, and we've won, myself, Ben Robinson and Rowan Saxton have won the silver at the European Championships and World Championships in the relay, which I think is an amazing event. Very scary, but
Yeah,
it's
sounds pretty fast.
great to be part of you know, that team as well. So I'm getting on now, and to be able to compete with the youngsters is great. So yeah.
Good. So, aside from canicross, what other sports do you participate in with your dogs?
No other sport as such. I just generally love going out running with the dogs. I mean, I got into canny sports. Well, I mean, you know, I race at bike jaw. I do ski jaw. I have done pretty well on the bike, but because I come from a biking background, I spent many years as a semi-professional mountain biker, so I kind of I didn't want to go back to that route again. But yeah, I mean, just being out and active with the dogs, you know, I'll have a go at any sport with the dogs. I've done agility with the Ridgeback. She loved it, even though she spent most of her life as a canicross dog. That was my first competing dog, actually. But yeah, I mean, my background, as I said, was mountain bike racing. Then I did triathlon. I represented Great Britain at duathlon, run, cycle, run. Did World Cup races as a mountain biker.
So you're used to the big stage. Yeah, kind of. Do you get nervous before an event or not?
Never normally. I kind of, you have some nerves. You can't say you don't have any nerves, but generally I don't have nerves. But in the recent World Championships...
Sorry. This way. Darcy, good girl.
In the recent World Championships, I got nervous for the first time and almost talked myself out of the race because I was so nervous. But I think it was down to preparation. I didn't feel like I prepared, and you have to be prepared. You can't just strap a big dog to yourself and think you're going to run really fast and win. You know, you've got to. Your body itself has to be ready to be able to run with the dog.
Yeah.
Before you run with the dog.
Yeah.
It's you know, and if you're not 100% prepared without the dog, you're not 100% prepared with the dog. You know, the competition now is so fast and so close. Yeah, I mean, it's yeah, and I guess not being prepared made me nervous. The long and short of it.
We've had a little dog swap. I'm enjoying some of Bee's pull.
Darcy's pulling you.
Yeah, Darcy's like, well, I'm just as good as that. One day, Darcy, maybe. So, could you tell me a little bit about your achievements within Canicross, yours and Bee's together, any of your other dogs? Well, obviously Benson,
yeah.
Still pup.
Yeah.
So yeah, just like any achievements both abroad and at home.
Oh yeah. I guess it's quite a lot. Like Benny had a really long race career with me, I guess. We did lots together and we dabbled in lots of different sectors in Canicross, so not just your shorter stuff and your hardcore racing. We also did 10Ks and a few half marathons. He's not a very fast dog, but he keeps going and he's got the love for racing.
He's got heart.
Yeah, and he loves racing, so I kind of stuck at the racing with him. We went to Poland, so we did the World Championships out in Poland, and that's what got me to get Bee, actually. Literally as I came home. I was driving home and I was like, yeah, another dog would be great. And
Thanks for that.
yeah, right. But Benson started it all, and I look back and my memories come up on Facebook, and it's those times with Benson when I was running with my local running group with dogs.
Right. Good girl, Bee.
Well done. And there is those times that I really remember, and those times that I remember falling in love with running with your dog. And as much as I've done so much since,
On. Good girl.
I
got one of these.
I'll never forget that. Yeah, I bet you do. How cool is she? We should swap sides. Yeah, Darcy.
Go on, Darcy, good girl.
Yeah, and then I picked Bee up at 5 months from Belgium, and within the year, she had got me to a European title.
Wow.
Of bronze medal, and that was insane. And I just didn't think that was possible.
Yeah. It's weird, isn't it? Because I guess when you start Canicross, it's just running with your dog, and then when you start to, like, obviously you're already a really good runner without the dog, you add a dog, and then you see results like that.
Yeah, it was
on
insane.
a kind of European level.
Yeah.
That's really, really cool.
Yeah, thanks. She's an amazing dog, and as you can tell, she's just got such a good head on her, and I can do a lot with her now. She's 6 years old, so I'm not worried about distance or obviously nothing stupid,
Yeah.
But she's not stupid. She can regulate herself a lot more these days. And I know what she wants, and I know everything about her really. So we've enjoyed some 10Ks, and last season we did some incredible times, which was a feat in itself for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was amazing. And then we've had a few UK medals, no titles, not yet, but
On.
straight on.
Good girl.
Yeah, I think that's everything really, but we've done lots.
Yeah. She's incredible.
Yeah, she's a good
I mean,
dog.
like the difference, like when I run with Darcy, I think, oh, Darcy's mint, you know, she's not a bit of a spread hound for the job, but
No, she's great.
she's brilliant. But then you strap on a dog like B and think,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah. Yeah, that is it, isn't it?
This is the drive, isn't it?
Yeah, it's that drive, and it's that continuous drive, because I've known big dogs, and I've had the opportunity to run some of my training partners' dogs who are bigger, but nothing feels like she does, because
She's just consistent, isn't
she
she?
doesn't give up.
This might be a hard choice, but the top 5 pieces of non-stop dog wear kit.
Yeah. So I get quite excited about every product that comes out, whether it's for my dog or for myself.
Me too.
Yeah, I could reel off 10, I think. The obvious choice is the race setup, you know, like Canicross harness, free motion, the blue line, the pro belt. I mean, they kind of go together, so I could see that as one item or 3.
Yeah, like
but
a set.
yeah, recently I ran a 12-mile race with Happy. We had to have a certain amount of kit with us, first aid kit, etc, etc. So I used the Trail Light belt, great piece of kit, carried everything I needed, water, all in that one belt, and I didn't feel the weight of the belt or anything, so yeah, I mean, that's a great piece of kit. My Trail Isolator Plus, because it keeps me warm. I mean, great piece of kit.
Big jacket.
Yeah, the human jacket, and oddly, the wool socks. They're my favourite piece of clothing item when I get up and I need to put some socks on. Yeah, they make me feel safe.
Even the normal socks, the non-stop ones, I love them as well.
Yeah, I mean, again, they're great. They feel nice. They feel good. It just shows the quality of the kit if you can get excited about a pair of socks.
Yeah, definitely. You've obviously spent a lot of time among non-stop products.
Yes.
Do you think you could name your top 5?
My goodness, yeah. There's a lot, isn't there? The range is growing actually so much, and I think one of my favourite products is probably in the new products that are just about to come out. Which
Tell us what it is?
Yeah, I can. So it's a fleece jacket.
Oh yeah.
Oh, which is going to be lush, and B runs really cold, so
Left. Good girl.
So I always have to wrap her up.
Right. Is this the orange one? Or is this the...
It's like it's burgundy, but we got a wool
Left.
one as well coming in black.
Right.
Oh yeah, there's 2 different types, but
There's a few coming out, isn't there?
yeah. But a fleece jacket in general, I think, will really work for her, and I'll use it all the time. I love the free motion harness. It's a staple. It's always worked for B. I also train her in the stick harness.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
Yeah.
previously, haven't you?
Which has worked really well for Benson
Yeah.
in his older age.
Which I didn't know helps with, like, they're crabbing when they're running.
Yeah,
I had
it's
no
really-
idea about that.
Yeah, it's so interesting when you start looking into it all and working with the dog's diagonals, and especially when they get older, and Benson having a bit of collie in him, gets a bit lazy in that hip
Yeah.
area, and he's not allowed to be lazy in it when he's got the stick on. So I love that product for helping Benson. What else have I got? The loopy belt. I love that for trekking currently.
Oh, which is advertised as skiing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the one.
Obviously, you can use it
For anything.
how you want.
Yeah, it's just super versatile and it fits really nicely around like my sacrum. It kind of fits that raw lower back.
Yeah.
Really nice for trekking the train, also known as my puppy.
So it's got a nice pocket, hasn't it?
Yeah, handy. Just great pieces of kit that just last and last. Yeah, is that 5?
It's probably 4, near
I
one
could
more.
like literally do everything. I love the booties, and especially the high.
Take 50.
Okay, this range is like a pack of, I think there's like 8 in the range now of our booties. So you've got lots of options for different terrains and different, times of year.
Yeah.
But I love the protector bootie because it means you can go anywhere with your dog and at any, even when it's hot and you're walking around, you're on holiday and you walk around the town, you just don't have to worry.
Yeah.
It's about protecting your dog. Yeah, but literally anything. Anything stuff. I know.
Well, thank you to you and Jason for your time and for
Thanks for
coming out on the
having
trail.
us.
Just about breathing, I think we helped.